Good morning. I lost track of time because I was reading all your comments. I was enjoying the comments, and I looked at the clock and I was like, oh, I should start. Hi, good morning. How are you? Oh boy, we're off to a swimmingly start. Basically, I was looking at all of your comments on my cavity situation from last week and going, oh yeah, I haven't streamed since last Thursday. It was totally fine. It was totally fine. Easy peasy. Except it sucked. Mick Penthusiast, 9 months of subbing. Good morning to you. Good morning to everyone. Miss G's Crafty, 53 months of subbing. Let's go. Strange Camo, 33 months of subbing. Tiber Swimmer, 16 months of subbing. Rewizzles, 53 months of subbing. Good morning, everyone. Hello. Hi. Good morning. So yeah, I am interesting start. I am very engaged in the chat this morning. So much so that I forgot to actually start the stream. So Slumberland Studio, glad your travelers worked. Brad, the bin who actually made me the perfect pin. Well, look at that one. That's a wild one. I like it. I like it. Yo, Steffi, 16 months of subbing. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you so much. If I missed your chat and you had a question for me, fire them back up. I'm always ready to see. Let's pull up this Pin Boutique link. Friend of the show was so much fun. I obviously want to do it again. Thank you, Brad. Do not thank me. Thank you very much for participating. As I told Corolla, as I tell a lot of guests, we could talk for probably 2 hours pretty easy. But that's not the goal of the show, right? As much as we could have these long conversations. So we can always just have a second conversation, right? So if you're a Pin Addict member, the Friend of the Show podcast with Corolla came out yesterday. So much more I would have said. Exactly. And I like I told you even afterwards, like I was writing down questions as we were talking that we never even approached. Cesspit Jim, 31 months of subbing. Naper Villain, 39 months of subbing. Let's go. Thank you so much. Yeah, exactly, Toga. Like yours was great. It's like, do you know how many more questions I have? Like we could talk to Toga. Continue on. In Toga, in your case, I think I actually had prep questions that I didn't even get to. I keep some of those documents to myself. So, Naper Villain with the 5 gifties. Marky, Kettervist, Tom, Exnelio, Red Kite. Enjoy your gifted subs. Thank you so much, Naperville, and thank you for being super, super awesome and spreading the love here. Y'all give Naperville a shout out. Check out your emotes. Super, super, super cool stuff. Highlight of my life talking to you on Friend of the Show. Again, you're just amazing, amazing, Slumberland Studio. And again, like trying to get a condensed version of our conversations is impossible. But we can always do it again, right? So it's super fun. I love doing it. I'm tracking 2 for 2 this year. It's really hard to do that once a month. So that's another reason why I can't run out a bunch of 2-hour episodes. I will burn myself out. So yes, it's good stuff. Up at 5 a.m. to try and grab the purple rain cone and struck out. Do you have a link to that, Boss Baker Chris? Because I haven't seen that. I would kind of like to take a peek at it. Slumberland Studio, I'm interested to see if you do something with that Traveler's Notebook. You could be kind of a interesting thing to see what you come up with. They only made 9. Wow. I would like to see a link because I'm not aware of this. Got tagged in a non-pin Discord for pin advice. Woo! I'm the pin person. Shared your blog because they like writing small and blocky and wanted gel refill recommendations. That's my people right there. That's my people, JD lady. Put that on my tombstone. I write small and blocky. Rip this guy. I'm up at 5 a.m. with my dog whistling. That's why your spelling is a little bit suspect at this hour. Mick Penthusiast, friend of the show, is such a great addition to the TPA constellation. Thank you, Mick Penthusiast. I really appreciate it. It's one of my favorite things I do. It's one of the more difficult things I do. Just schedule wise, like it's definitely one of those like things like I have to like dedicate time for. Taking it to Amsterdam in September. Ooh, that'll be sweet. Jason North, 14 months of subbing. Let's go. It's weird. I totally forgot we didn't stream last Thursday. It feels like I just talked to y'all yesterday. But yeah, we're here. We actually have a lot to cover this week, chat. We're going to have some good streams this week. We're going to be streaming every day. We have a fun one today. And then I'm looking over here at my stash, trying to figure out if I'm going to save some stuff for Thursday, how things are going to go today. We'll probably end up saving some stuff from Thursday, but we're definitely going to knock out the Lamys today. We can talk about that. I like that there's finally a resolution to Dark Lilac Gate. Is that like Heaven's Gate? Dark Lilac Gate? They did like the purple and black Nikes, so could be. But yeah, we'll cover that. We'll put a bow on that on the podcast tomorrow, for sure. But yeah, I'm glad there's actually resolution. If you're unaware and you don't listen to the podcast, there is a red dye that's different in the new Dark Lilac. So it's not exactly the same. And that's kind of the end of the story. So got my 2024 Lamy Dark Lilac yesterday. Not identical, but not bad. I'm happy. That's the thing. Is like they set themselves up for failure, right? It's a dang good ink, right? It looks amazing. But what I'll propose tomorrow on the show, which is not a new or novel idea, call it Lamy Dark Purple. We'd all be fine. We'd all be fine, chat. If you just called it Lamy Dark Purple, we'd be good. But whatever. I'm just glad it's over with. I got the sense they started it without realizing they needed a different dye. I would probably agree with that because they probably started this very passively. Would be my guess. So anyway, I'm glad we can wrap these things up. It's funny how many weeks these little side quests take us away from the fun stuff. Now, if they would only sell Blackberry and Cliff to Europeans, is that a thing get composted? I'm not aware of that. Yeah, Deep Lilac, anything Inky Love, literally anything. Literally anything except the exact same thing. That's why I want Tomoe River Paper's name changed, but I mean, like, I get it. I get why people do it, so it's fine. I got my bottle this morning. There was some gold powder shimmer on the bottom, like inside the bottle or outside the bottle. This is no mere side quest. It's the main quest. That's true. When the side quest becomes the main quest, you know you're in the right place. Inside the bottle. So it has sheen to it. Yeah, I'll be interested to see what you test. I have not seen a single seller for those inks in the EU or UK. I wonder why. I'm confused at that. Boss Baker Chris, did you have a link for that? Did y'all put it in there? I could have missed it. I want to know what this looks like. So Rattler Jen, shocking, likes the snake pen. That's pretty sick. Like, that is not my thing at all, but that's pretty sick. I like their little, what do they call this? What do they call this model? Like the short tapered ends model. It's one of their original ones, like this shape. They do the. Do I turn pins? I do not, but I have a bunch of pins. Thank you, Boss Baker Chris. We'll pull that up in just a second. No, but there's people in the chat that turn pins. There's streamers we watch that turn pins. I do not personally. Skull and Roses. That I was thinking of that, but like the shape. Is it briolette? Is it the briolette shape? Where they have like the small tapers. Yeah, so Brooks 803 is a pin turner. They had different colors in this, right? Weren't there like 2 or 3 colors? Good morning, Glyph. You gonna be here for a minute in chat? I might have something to show you. 3 colors? Where are they? What am I doing wrong? Brands. Whoops. Bennu. There we go. Oh. Bennu Viper. So this is Mangrove. Stilo a Stile called Blackberry Cliff US exclusive. That's madness. Great. You'll be here until my subway goes underground in about 15 minutes. All right, we're good. Then we have Bush. I don't know. I might like that one. And then we have Bamboo, which is probably like classic one. Crazy thing is I can't find it for sale anywhere else. They've started to, I think they just released, I've seen a bunch of other retailers start to promote this one. So it's coming. It's coming. Briolette's faceted. Yeah, it was whatever the first one that they came out with was what I was thinking. Like, it's more along those lines. Yeah, not my jam, but enjoy watching Bennu do Bennu things. That's exactly right. Like, you know, this doesn't all have to be our jam, but like we can appreciate that someone else, it's like totally their jam. That's the fun part about this. All right, let's look at this king size coned. King size coned. Oh, dang. So it's not even, I don't know what I was expecting. It was not this. That's pretty slick. 9 total. I mean, it's nothing if not sharp AF. My wallet is happy that every Bennu pin is not my jam. Yeah. Like, I didn't even know this was a thing. I mean, that looks, as most conids do. Oh, it has a gold nib. It looks extremely well put together. I do find their business model weird. like what is happening here? That's very nice. Could do without the bulk filler on the cap band. Bulk filler. That's how you have to say it. Then you have to say Antwerp. Coned. Bulk filler. Those are the rules. Bulk filler. Drop of something. Coned BB. Antwerp. Bulk filler. Coned. Sorry. Their business model is constrained by access to the CNC machines. I'd argue there is no business model. Crazy though. I love that pen. It's really nice. Really nice. All right, Glyph. While Glyph's here. Went to the mail yesterday. Sorry, Toby. Didn't mean to bother you. Have I tried the XXX JJ Laxcron? Oof. I'll have to try that. No. Went to the mail yesterday. My wife went to the mail. Grabbed the P.O. box. Hey, there's 2 packages. I was like, that's interesting. I was expecting 1 package yesterday. Got home. Got the 1 package I expected. Second package from Canada. Second package in from Canada. I was like, huh. That's interesting. I was not expecting anything from Canada. Don't recognize this person's name. Hadn't really sent me. There was no email. Schmevelin, 57 months of subbing. Good morning, Greg. It's like, interesting. Hadn't talked to anyone from Canada that they were going to ship me anything. Was not, prepped. I was like, oh, I got some things coming in, but yeah, this is not adding up. I was like, okay, let me open this because it's a pretty decent sized box, right? Hey, Seoli. So we open the box to this. With this inside of it. Schmevelin with the 5 gifties. Schmevelin with the 5 gifties. Thank you so much, Schmevelin. Snow Gnome, 4th Fiddle, Chi, Frank the Tank, Barry. Enjoy your gifts. Gift subs. Enjoy your emotes. Give Schmevelin a shout out. Schmevelin, I'm sorry I missed you a couple weeks ago in California. Certainly would have been a highlight of my trip. So thank you, Schmevelin. Yeah, so this was written in Canadian. And I don't speak Canadian. So Whoops. So luckily, the person gave me a reference here. Gave me a decoder. Gave me a decoder. Gave me a decoder. And honestly, the letter I had the most trouble with the first letter. It's like where I couldn't map in my head because I'm not very smart. Like I literally could not work at the Munich Institute for Astro and Particle Physics. Like this is what we're dealing with here. The Munich Institute. So I got a package from Canada with a piece of paper from the Munich Institute for Astro and Particle Physics, and it's written in Canadian. Like, what am I supposed to do here? Did the Me app throw me off? Everything threw me off. All of it. Like, at no part was I thrown in. It was all off. I was all off. So once I got the first letter, I was like, oh, I'm okay. Got it. Enjoy your new pen from Glyph. Enjoy your new pen from Glyph. This was amazing. This made my day. I all I could do was smile and laugh and crack up. And then, oh, by the way, there's a Platinum Vanishing Point Carbon S. This is almost like second fiddle to everything that happened. I actually, before I decoded this glyph, I took the you can see it there. I took the shipping label and I put it on here because I was like, if I can't figure this out, I don't know who this person is, and so I'm gonna have to save it to figure it out. So it's Platinum Vanishing Point Black Carbon-esque. Is this nib ground? This looks like a stub nib grind, so it's a double broad, but it looks like it has a grind on it. I haven't totally deciphered it. So yeah. So after Glyph's dissertation, is that what it's called? In about 3 weeks, we'll save this for the week after Glyph's presentation, and then we'll do a giveaway for this, and I will include the code with that. So thank you, Glyph. This made my day. This was hilarious. I thoroughly enjoyed this. You should have never put the cipher in it. Yeah. I keep saying Platinum VP. I guess it's the color. I think because I'm thinking it's like platinum color, and then it's because it's carbon-esque. It's carbon-esque black, so I'm thinking carbon black in my head. That's why. So the color is actually called carbon-esque black. I didn't put that there. Thank my friend. Yeah, I wouldn't have got it. I mean, I guess I could have looked it up and figured out like, okay, where's the code breaking chart for this? But yeah, it was good. Some people knew it offhand. I just put a little bit of it on Instagram yesterday. Some people got it like really quickly. I loaned the pen to a friend, then asked she sent it to you when she was done. Amazing. Yeah. So I can get rid of her shipping label now. I don't need to hunt this person down. I don't need to hunt this person down. Oh no. We'll get that later. So anyway, thank you, Glyph. That was hilarious. So I'll have to put another post on Instagram. Some people wanted the decode on Instagram, so I'll do that. I will do that, I don't know, later this week or something. So she wanted to mess with you, and the cipher was her idea. It was great. I thoroughly enjoyed every minute of this. So that was fantastic. So thank you, Glyph, and thank you, Chelsea from Canada. And yes, Corolla will send a Canadian dictionary with this. So, amazing stuff. So, that pen, we're totally going to give it away. Like I said, we'll do it. What'll this be, like the third or might be the fourth week in March? We'll do this. Right at the end of March, one day on stream, we'll do this. I'll make sure Glyph's around on the day I decide to do it, but it'll be after everything's wrapped up. Fourth week, yeah, because your dissertation's the 22nd, I believe. So yeah, it'll be the fourth week of March. Oh man, Sarah Blam, 8 months of subbing. Can we see a writing sample? I don't have it inked up yet, but well, I don't want to mess this up. Yeah, I don't have it inked up yet. But I will. We can do something. I'll get some kind of writing sample for it. But it should be pretty cool because it's a broad nib unit, and the stub grind on it is great. It feels really nice. I would rather get a Vanishing Point broad nib and have someone else grind the stub nib than get one of Pilot's stub nib units. I haven't had good luck with them, so they did a good job on this. Hey, thank you, Snow Gnome. Thank you for seeing that, and enjoy your emotes. And thanks for the Schmevelins shout out. Oh, I'm trying to get this back on the paper. Here we go. So it feels really nice. So we can do a writing sample. It's very bouncy, yes. So I think that's the reason why I don't like the extra fine Vanishing Point nibs, because they are so thin and narrow, but they're gold, so that gives them more bounce. And with the extra fine nib, it just splits the tines too much, and it becomes too inconsistent for me. Maybe I have too heavy of a hand pressure. So, coming soon, chat. We will give that away. Hey, Three Sphinxes. All right. So, what I wanted to do today. Good morning, Momo. Enjoy your work and lurk. Thanks for hanging out. What I wanted to do today is open. What did your Pilot handwriting analysis say? I need to bring that chart back in here. Excuse me. I had lighter hand pressure than I anticipated. My writing angle was as anticipated. I rotate a little bit, and I'm not a serial killer. So, picked up a Pilot Custom 912 with a posting nib. You're right, Brad, and it's an amazing nib. That is something that is not for everyone, but if it is for you, you are going to enjoy it. Like, you're going to be hard pressed to find something more uniquely fitting a certain writing style than the PO nib. Yep. So, side question: what's Pilot doing with 1,000 of signatures? They're selling it to Reddit, and then Reddit is going to sell them to Google, and then rich people will make more money. So. Oh, both Lori and Vanessa, the Juicy Broads, have confirmed for the Dutch Pen Show. No pressure. Oh, it's definitely no pressure. I will not be there. That's just a fact. No pressure felt. All right. So what I wanted to do today is unbox this. So I was holding off on all the Lamy Safari special editions until I could get the pens and the inks together. And then I saw when they all came in on jet pens together, and then they had the ballpoints and rollerballs in there. So I ordered all of them. I ordered literally every Lamy Safari special edition this year because I think they're awesome, and they'll be fun to play with, test. They're great giveaway items. I give away so many Lamys and Twisbys because they're like the perfect items to give away. They're really good and really fun, really good price point. So yeah, I just love them. So we're gonna open this up. and then we'll see what we got. All right, let's check out our cartoon. Oh man, we've had this one like 1,000 times. We're gonna read it anyway because that's the rules. Joel, what are we gonna do with you? I got the Violet Blackberry fountain pen and ink the other day. It's such a wet writer, and the sheen is ridiculous. What nib did you get? All right, Joel. Here we go. My first day at Jet Pens. Time to make a great impression. Cute accessory, favorite pen, professional attire, perfect makeup, positive attitude. You can do this, Joel. Oh, munch, crunch. This is the Jet Pens office, right? Joel. Joel, you made a great first impression on me. Great job, Joel. Digital Medievalist, 16 months of subbing. Let's go. Welcome, Digital Medievalist. We're about to unbox. I'd totally hire Joel and not Cheeto Guy. All right, so this is a subtle flex having seen all the comics. I'm always looking for a new one. We got a new one not too long ago. We got a Jet Pens order, but there was no comic. Woo! Yuck. That's I think I'd leave a review. Tell him he should follow up. I didn't get a comic. What is Joel up to? The Safari releases have turned me into Team All-Star, I think. Yeah, why is that? Just too many of them, or you don't like the style? Or you prefer the metal? The aluminum barrel? I guess what would make you turn if you weren't already? The colors, gotcha. Yeah, I get that. We haven't seen the All-Star color yet, though. They could always let you down. All right, let's... Whoa. All right, so we got Lamy Dark Lilac. Just kidding. Sorry, I didn't turn my phone off. So this is Violet Blackberry. I'm assuming it says on the box. I would assume incorrectly. Yeah, I don't know why I'd think that would be on the box. What do I know? Oh, yeah, was it the right site? So, these are the Lamy bottles, which I really enjoy. They always come with a little blotter paper. Here's the trick. Here's the trick. This isn't Dark Lilac, so this is Violet Blackberry. Is it unscrew or just pull? There we go. So that's what's underneath. This is what the Lamy bottle really looks like, chat. Not Violet Blackberry or Pink Cliff. Okay, gotcha. So this is really what the Lamy bottles look like, which is a trick. They're really dumb looking when you look at them this way. So keep its pants on. I think that's the rule with the Lamy bottles. You have to keep its pants on because it's really not going well for it. There. It is like a top. Yeah, totally spins. So there you go. Much better. What? This is a great bottle design, but you look at it, and it's really, if you overthink it, it's like kind of dumb, but it's really great. Like they have really done a good job here. Can you refill the blotter paper? That's a great question. I'm sure technically yes, but I don't know that they've ever sold it And never once in my life have I ripped off a sheet of this blotter paper. Can I get a 1 in the chat if you have ever used the blotter paper in the Lamy ink bottle? Not once. Not once have I ever. Patachan, of course. Not a shock. Oh, what I meant to say is put a 1 in the chat if you're a liar. Just kidding, just kidding. Mirko, maybe a really dumb question, but what is Lamy? The stream popped up in my recommendation. So Lamy, this is a great question. Thank you, Mirko, for coming into the channel. Lamy is a stationery company in Germany. So they make pens and ink and paper and different things like that. So we're getting ready to get into a bunch of their new pens. They are very popular in the stationery community and a very, very large worldwide brand. And yeah, so we're looking at their pens, pencils, and inks today. So we're just getting there. Just put up pictures on the IG, dark lilac on the cardboard box with violet blackberry ink bottles inside. Really? You can feel free to link your IG, Dutch Build Platypus, if you want. Never use the pen TP. So then we have Pink Cliff, or is it just Cliff? So we have Pink Cliff and Blackberry. It's not called Violet Blackberry. My pens are called Violet Blackberry. Are the inks not called Violet Blackberry? Glyph has me all flummoxed. You've tried the blotter strip. It's actually very good. I think I would actually like it. I just don't keep it on my desk. Like, I don't fill it without, like, a paper towel or something. So I don't ever keep it. What I should do is take one of these Cliff. Only pen is Pink Cliff. Okay. The inks are just called Cliff and Blackberry. I'm looking at my order. This never ends with Lamy, I swear. Lamy Violet Blackberry ink. Lamy Pink Cliff ink. That doesn't mean that's what Lamy's calling it. That's in JetPen system, but I just wanted to see. It's blotter paper. So yeah, the idea is you ink your pen in the bottle. Like if you have this at work or something, you're at your desk, ink the pen and then tear off the little sheet of paper here so you don't have to use like a paper towel or whatever you might use. Does that link work? We'll see. Yep. All right, we'll look at that in just a minute. Yeah, that link worked. Yeah, it's like a whole roll of blotter paper, so you just pull it out like your TP roll. So, are y'all telling me that if I don't refer to this as Cliff, you're going to yell at me? If I say Pink Cliff ink, I'm doing it wrong. These Lamy boxes do not have the ink name anywhere. So if I say this is Violet Blackberry, you're all going to go, it's just Blackberry. Is that what we're telling me? Lamy USA site is calling the ink Violet Blackberry and Cliff. So one of each. All right. We'll test. We'll look at these in a minute. My mother-in-law gets all the Lamy blotter paper from me to use in her dollhouse bathrooms. Are you serious, Blog Waldo? Because that's awesome. That's legit awesome. Look, even Lamy doesn't know what their inks are called, so how can we be expected to know? Thank you. I actually feel vindicated now, Magical Quill. Exclamation point raffle. Settle down, Flynn. We're giving away some of this stuff later, so y'all chill, but not yet. Don't start a riot. Don't start a riot. All right. Oh, look, I got sleeves. Boom. If you order enough pins from Joelle Pins, she gives you the sleeves. All right. Just playing. Let's see what we got here. So we have Rollerball, Ballpoint, Fountain, Ballpoint, Rollerball, Fountain. Okay. Those sleeves are not very good, just saying. Like the technical usage of the sleeve. They're cool looking. I mean, I would never use them. They look good though. I like the colors, but yeah, functional wise, yeah, maybe not. All right, let's see. Pink Cliff. No new pen purchases, but I'm upgrading my computer. I need to start thinking about upgrading this stream computer. It's like 7 years old now. All right, so this is the Pink Cliff. So it's a blue matte plastic barrel, pink grip section, which I love. What do they ship with? Blue ink? Blue ink. And you have the little, this is the safety, so the ink doesn't get engaged during shipping or beforehand. I really like, I think the matte one, I think this one's going to be my favorite. Because I like the matte blue, and then I like the hits of pink with this one. I don't know. This one's probably going to be my jam. If I'm thinking about, you know what I didn't order? Converters. New computer equals business expense? Definitely. You don't keep the ring on? I mean, technically you could. It might not write as well. So yeah, this is probably going to be the one I keep, but we'll see. We'll see. So that's the fountain pen. Let me keep all this stuff together. I hate that their ink bottles aren't labeled. I mean, I don't even know what to call them, Skogsy, as we've discovered in this stream. If you're in a Marvel series, you keep the ring on. I wish I had a great Safari nib. Every one I've ever tried has been a miss, and I feel like I'm missing out when everyone else has enjoyed. Yeah, I mean, I get that. That's probably been a thing. Probably been a thing. Yeah, the cursive nib is fun. I do like that one. Is it a size thing, Chelsea? Like, are they writing too wide, or are they just like too scratchy, or too like some technical problem? Leaving the ring on a Lamy is like leaving a sticker on a pilot. Just general all the problems. Completely terrible. Going on a cruise in 2 days, taking the turquoise Lamy All-Star. Nice. Are you using turquoise ink? I didn't enjoy mine for a while because of the nib, scratchy EF. Gotcha. Yeah, you're not going to get any complaints from me. Like, there's definitely been some Lamy QC nib problems. I don't think I've ever had a bad one, but I think I've only ever used fine. Extra fine. Now, Lamy 2000 nibs, I didn't like the first nib that I got. I will say that, but that's a different animal too. Just hit 50K. So, what are we talking about? You leave your stickers on? Dang it, Boss Baker Chris. All right, so this is Pink Cliff. Wait, Violet Blackberry. Sorry. Violet Blackberry. Schmevel and Resumed Hydrate. Oof, I need to hydrate. That looks good. So this one is glossy compared to this one, which is matte. I'll do a close-up here in a second if you're not familiar with this. So this is the shiny barrel. But it has a matte grip section. I wonder why they did that. I mean, I like it. Glossy and matte is amazing, but I'm just thinking if they did matte and matte here, or maybe they should have reversed and made this one glossy. So the glossy slippery? No, because they have the mold, right? So you kind of can't slip. But I almost feel like one of these should be glossy. It doesn't, and I don't even care which one. Just for consistency purposes. I like this purple interior better than I thought. I mean, I knew I was gonna like it. This is like picking your favorite of two kids, right? They're both great. I'm a matte person though. No, both matte easier to grip. No, you're wrong. I just like being that way. Sorry. Consistency isn't everything. Can we get a ban for Ferret Fawcett, please? Can we get a ban? Can we get a? I'm feeling some kind of way today, chat. Can we get a ban on Ferret Fawcett? And while we're at it, Slumberland Studio banned. You can't. You're not allowed to your own opinions on this channel. Y'all can't ban me. I own the hammer. So yeah, they're both great. They're both great. Just teasing. I wish all of it was matte. I passed on Violet Blackberry because it was mostly shiny. I get that. Then they're right back into the petrol and dark lilac thing, right? Can we do a poll? Can you do a poll, Miss G's Crafties? Lamy Safari Barrel, matte or shiny? I'm just curious. Matte or shiny? Yeah, this is all Glyph's fault. I'm all wound up this morning because I had to figure out like a code. Purple one is very close to your Arushi one. It is. All right, matte or shiny? All right, let's vote. Can we vote? So there is a poll in the chat. Let's see if I can vote. I can vote. All right, we'll let that go for a sec. Everyone is entitled to be wrong. That's exactly right, Ferret Fawcett. If this pen did not exist, I mean, this is a standout pen. Fully. This is great. I think I prefer this one. So, all right. While that's running, let me do this. I am matte, shiny, agnostic. That's a good place to be. I'm agnostic about a lot of things, like filling systems. Finish, I do have an opinion on. But yeah. But like I said, this is like picking out like two of your favorite things. They're both great. All right, let's look at the rollerballs now. Ordered the shiny for this edition just to try something different, but prefer the matte. I do that a lot too, Strange Camel. When I consistently get the same thing over and over again. Back to work for me. Cool, you're getting my nibs done already? Thanks, Jonathan. I appreciate that. So nice of you. Big fan. All right, so this is the Rollerball model. So the Rollerballs don't have the ink window, obviously. It's pretty similar. Using the same parts here. Have a question about the shiny, how easy it is to scratch up. I mean, it'll get micro scratches pretty easily. It's just one of those things you have to accept. Oh, true, Brooks, true. No worries. Hey, have fun in Baltimore if I don't talk to you before then. So this is the Rollerball. What's your favorite Lamy Rollerball model? The Lamy Rollerball is my least favorite of any Lamy. But, I mean, if you're going to make me pick the 2000, I'll pick the 2000. This is kind of cool, though. That's why I wanted to get this, because I want to review one of the Rollerballs again. It's been a while. If I haven't. I love the ballpoints, right? I'm a huge Lamy ballpoint fan. But the Rollerballs tend to write pretty wide. Can you eyedropper this? Like, is this one that you could swap the barrels and then like eyedropper it or something. Whoa, hi. Seal up the back. It does have a choke hole in the back. I think as far as our ABS plastics and quite tough, not big scratches, but as Brad said, micro scratches. Yeah, like you're not going to get like gouges probably, but like I have a Kaweco Sport that's shiny. And it is just destroyed with micro scratches. And like I love it. Like it's just one of those things that I don't know, it's really cool. So could you eyedropper this if you want? Not that I'd want to, but I mean, you can't see it. So that's the Rollerball. It is a, usually these are like a, yeah, it's a medium. It's like a 1.0 millimeter. Wow, the back of this is thrashed. I wonder if that means it's a tight fit. You see that? My influencer hands aren't working today. Look at that. It's almost like it's a tight fit. You see that, chat? It's like it's jammed up in there. We'll check out the next one. Yeah, you could seal up the back. So that's how the Lamy Vistas, you can get the Rollerball version and swap it in with the fountain pen nib so you can see it since it's clear. It's a nice black refill, though. Do you keep all the boxes for your inks? I used to not, but I do now because they stack better on the shelves. I very consistently threw away all my ink bottle boxes until I got too many inks and wanted to stack them. All right. That's that. So let's look at this one. Does it need washi? It could. So we're going to give away one of these in a minute. Probably not a fountain pen. We'll see. What refill does Lamy use for Rollerball? I don't think the Rollerball one's proprietary, but the Ballpoint ones are. I'll have to look at it. Why does this... This feels nice. Like the shiny. There's something about the shiny after you've been holding the mat. This shiny is very grippy. I wish this was shiny. So shiny ran away with the pole, right? So yeah. They're having some I think they're having some dimensional issues here. But this is your classic, I think this is Pilot G2 compatible. I think this is like is this like the Mont Blanc refill? We're about to find out. So this is a pretty generic size. Let's see. No. I think this one you can get something to match, but it's not the G2. Although it fits the nose cone well, I think it's going to be too short. Yep, too short. Yeah, the Tipo fits the G2 style refills, but this one does not. Yeah, I think it's more of like more of a cross size. And yeah, this one's jammed in the back too. The Tipo is really good for swapping refills with. So yeah, Rollerball. And then we have the Ballpoints. Yeah, I think cross, now that I think about it. But this next one, I think this next one is more of a... This next one, though, I take that back. I think the next one, the ballpoints, I think Monteverde actually makes the full-size ballpoints. It's the Pico ballpoints, the short Lamy ballpoint refills that you can't get. I think Monteverde does make this refill in different colors. I think I actually have one somewhere. Glossy red wouldn't post as the violet blackberry post well. The fountain pen? Did it really not post? I always assume Lamy pens post. Yeah, no issue. Why wouldn't it post? That's interesting to me. I wish the ballpoint used Parker refills. Yeah. So oh man, there's no pink on here. You got to give me something, Lamy. Disappoint. I didn't expect this, chat. Give me a pink clip. I don't know. Like I even looked at the Lamy Joy is terrible to post. Facts. Dang. I don't know. It's not. I didn't even look at the images. So this refill, Monteverde makes this refill. It's just a cliff. Yeah, it's not even a... So what is this one, chat? Are we just calling this cliff? Because there's no pink. Just like the ink. Now we have a problem. Yeah. Like I said, like I could have just looked at the product page, but I was like, no, I'll just order all of them. But like literally no. Which means I'm also definitively going to like the shiny version of the ballpoint more than the matte version. This is such a good pen. This is a very underrated pen. If you've seen my Lamy ballpoint pen reviews, I rave about them because I really think they're great. I was expecting more color there. Okay, so then violet blackberry. Something about the glossy red pen coating made the cap a fraction too small to fit properly on the barrel. That's so weird. I've never heard that. So in this case, I'm probably going to like this one better. But I'll tell you what, instantly, and this is a feature, if you will, of ABS molding. I can really feel the seam on this one. You can see it probably, even in the bad camera. Like I instantly felt the seam on this one. Where I didn't even notice it on the matte one. Does it even have one? Yeah, so the matte has a seam that's not noticeable. This one is noticeable on both sides. Even though it doesn't get in the grip, I can feel it on both sides of the pen. That is egregious. Where here, if I look hard enough, I can see it, but it doesn't get in the way at all. This one's raised. So that's a QC difference between these. I don't think that one would get Brad through Brad QC. When I pick it up and that's the first thing I feel, I can't not feel it anymore, right? Like it's instantly noticeable. Seems more noticeably. I do think do I like this one better? I don't know. They're all good. They're all good pens, Brad. All right. So here's what I want to do today, chat, and let me explain why. And I think you'll groove with me on this. So we're gonna give away some of this stuff. I'm not giving away any of the pens today. Okay, at least there's no logo on it. These? Because I need to take pictures of all the pens together, right, as sets. I need to do some of that first, but I did order duplicate inks. So we're going to give away, one ink now, and then the first winner can pick which color they want. And then we'll do another giveaway later for the color that the first person didn't pick. Okay? So So I'm going to we'll eventually give a lot of these away. Like I'll probably keep like this one for myself, and then we'll probably give all the rest of it away eventually over time. But for now, I need to hold on to these to test. But then hang tight. So no pin giveaways today, but we will get there eventually, chat. You know me, you know I'm not keeping hardly any of this. Redeemed Inca pen. Andrew redeemed Inca pen. Well, Andrew, would you like me to dig into the Pen Addict 100? Or are we going to go right into this? What are we going to do, Andrew, while we think about giving things away here? I don't know. Andrew knows a lot of my pens and could... Let's propose. Do you want me to propose or do you want to propose first? So we're going to keep these out. We're going to do a giveaway for one of these. I'll start this giveaway up and then we'll think about the inking of pens. All right, so we're going to give away one of these inks. So hold that thought, Andrew. Let me run this giveaway. And then we'll work on this. And then you can propose or I can propose. What's the color on the right? Blackberry. Blackberry, Cliff. Let's get out the green KOP mosaic. Okay. Andrew does not play. I knew he knew like the serious things that I have here. It did not surprise me that he had something in mind. All right, so be thinking about an ink, and then we'll get that pen out and look at it. And we, unless you want to look at some more pens. So, Lamy ink. All right, let's just do that. Put the new Lamy purple in it. Nice. Okay, we can do that. All right, let's do this, chat. Let's do this giveaway, and then we'll finish up with Andrew's. Pink KOP that's releasing in Japan. Do you have a link, Penguins Creative? Shoot me that link after this giveaway if you have it. All right, this giveaway's open. Exclamation point raffle. Anyone can enter. Anyone can win. I ship worldwide. You don't have to be a follower, member, subscriber. You must be present to win, and you must email me your shipping address, and you can choose which color. And you're also, by choosing this color, you're choosing the color for the next raffle winner because they will get the color you do not choose. There's no wrong answers here. I'm going to step away for 2 seconds, go refill my drink, run to the restroom. Then we will come back and get the Mosaic King of Pen. If y'all haven't seen this pen, it's a stunner. Be right back. Hey, good timing. Oh, we still have chaos giveaways to do. We'll do a chaos giveaway tomorrow. Like a real chaos. Do you have a swatch for the blackberry ink? I have not opened any of this. April, if you have that King of Pen link, I would love to see it. Okay. Oh, there we go. It's release song sign. Oh yeah, you sent me that Orange Gradient Decimo. Mitsukoshi Stationery Fair. Okay, we'll look at this in a second. Oh, and I have Dutch Bill's Lamy swatches here. All right, let's pick this winner here. All right, y'all ready? Galstaff Magic Missile. You are the winner. Galstaff, if you're here, which I believe you are, you can pick out an ink color. Crazy, right? Crazy. All right, Galstaff. Berry. I had to think about which that is. So that's this one. Okay. So this is Cliff. So this will be Galstaff's. So this is... Ooh, we're almost out of corgis. So email me hello@penaddict.com with your shipping address. Tell me you won the Lamy berry ink. And I'll get this shipped later this week. Congratulations. Yeah, definitely tell me which one you won. I mean, I will remember, but I just like to be covered because I'll be giving away the other ink here in a minute. All right, so in a few minutes, we'll give this one away next. So just give me a few minutes to look at some of these links. We have to do Andrew's redemption. Whoops. Liber. All right, Liber Estet, are you there? When I hit the wrong button, since it was a chaos click, I'm going to give you a chaos package. Yeah. These are the rules. These are the rules. You don't get the ink, but here you go. Liber, chaos package for you. I hit the wrong button. Yeah, except when Toby sits on the keyboard, everyone doesn't win a prize. But I will... so, Liber, tell me you won. Email me, hello@penaddict.com. Tell me you won Chaos. There we go. All right, and check this out too. Gotcha. What's in those chaos? So we've only sent out the first one last week, so it probably has not arrived yet. I guess I probably only shipped it this weekend, so it has not arrived yet. So I have no clue. So we're gonna need people to check those out. Okay, let's check out these links, and then Andrew, we're gonna get the pen redemption done for you, which should be fun. All right, so this was Dutch Bill. So yeah. So the new dark lilac is that the thing? So the new dark lilac has a greenish sheen and the old one has a goldish sheen. And desperately to learn to be as efficient actual mailing as Pen Addict. Whew. I literally write it in my schedule for the week. And second picture is the box. Oh yeah, so it's got the name on it. Interesting. So this is gonna be a great color. I look forward to getting this color. How do we tell you what's in the chaos one? You can email me, or you can come back and chat and let everyone know. Either way, that's a cool color. I do like it. So that'll be good. Yeesh. That's such a good color. So this is what Penguin's Creative was talking about. You think the name is a sticker from the store in the inventory, but not in the box? Yeah. Yeah, that's not the... Yeah, right. That's super good looking. The best KOP? No, you're about to see the best KOP in just a minute. Are there other purples with gold sheen out there? There's actually quite a few. I'd have to go look, but that's a pretty common gold sheeny. We'll get some purples in there. I like the two-tone nib. I do like the two-tone nib. But yeah, you're about to see the best King of Pen in just a second. And then the Kaweco Classic Sport Orangina. Where is this? So is this an exclusive? That's a great color. You know I love my yellow yellow Kaweco Sports. School bus yellow. So yeah, my yellow, sunset is a little bit lighter. It's orange. Yeah. That's a cool color. I like that. Gold sheen isn't super common. Purple green though is... Okay, maybe I'm thinking green. Yeah, maybe I'm thinking green. Really, really orange. I would probably like that a lot. That's super sharp. All right, Andrew. We're good on the King of Pen. Hey, Tiny Cat. So... All right, so I'll show you what we got here. So this is the King of Pen Green Mosaic. This camera and this setup does not do this pen justice. It's a real knockout. So this is the full King of Pen size, the very large King of Pen. You can tell just next to the Safari. This is a big honking pen. So, yeah. I know you're the pen guy, but are you up in your notebook knowledge too? Someone I follow on TikTok has been looking for a specific style of notebook for like 3 years and can't track down what she wants. If I'm not, the wisdom of the crowds here is very smart and all that stuff. So, this is a Grail pen that I don't dream of trying to find. Yeah. So, are we going to go with... we're going to go with the new Lamy purple, Andrew? We're convinced on that? That's what we want? One of the only non-Pro Gear King of Pens that I like? Yeah. So, super cool. So, this one has a broad nib in it. I've never touched the nib. Probably not going to. You need to test the ink and the pen needs to be loved. You're not wrong. You are not wrong at all. So, all right, let's do it. I will tell you this. I am going to syringe fill the pen. I'm not going to dip this in the bottle. When was this KOP released? Mid-2010s? Like 2015 to 18, something like that? Or no, probably more like 2015. We could look it up. Because there were actually 4 colors released. Yeah, Gina's Reverse Architect goes great with broad nibs. Yeah, I know. I kind of like keeping it the same. Some pens I just keep the same. I might eventually change it. I just don't need to right now. All right. Let's do it with the purple converter since we're going to put the purple ink in here. And I'm going to go get a syringe real quick. And we're going to do this ink. So this is Lamy black. You said blackberry, right? Not the Cliff. And I would just cartridge converter fill this, but Sailor's cartridges don't really have good suction here. Pipette works too? Yeah. It does. I get a little more control with the syringe though. All right. This is going to be good. I like this. I would not see, this is again why I do this. I would not have put this together. And remind me, I will dip the nib in here to get it writing faster, because y'all always yell at me because I always forget when I do syringe filling. Purple and greens are a great combination. Yeah, and I always consistently do it the other way. Sorry, Toby. My purple pens usually get green inks, but my green pens don't always get purple inks. So these Sailor converters are small. So we'll do that. Oh, I said I was going to dip it. See, that's why I'm always very anxious to get the cap back on the bottle for good reason. All right, so we will dip this in just a second. Release date possibly 2009. Interesting. Dated US View 2013. So there's a gray one, a red one, a brown one, and a green one. Were there 4? Use a blotter. You know what? I will use the blotter. So we'll dip this in here, see if we can get this going a little bit faster. So then with the blotter paper, you do this. How do you rip it off of here? You just rip your own. Okay, that sucked. It does look like it's 2-ply. Wow, interesting. Quilted. So this is the comfort side. This is the side you wipe with. So you just do like that if you want. You're so inclined. Wow, that shows you I've never used it. I didn't know they were quilted. Now it makes me want to use it more because I know it's going to be more comfortable. All right, let me set this aside real quick. Pick up my mess. Quilt. I didn't know I needed quilted blotter paper in my life, chat, but apparently that's a thing. It's pretty good. Well, it does not bleed through the back. Like, that's good. This is like Depends level blotter paper, right? No leaks. I did not know that. TIL, chat. This is y'all's fault, by the way. Don't blame me. All your fault. All your faults. All your faults. All your faults. Yeah, it's pretty great. I literally had no idea that it had, because that shows you that I've never used it. All right, so this is this nib is so good for a wide nib. So thank you, Andrew, for redeeming your points. Again, I would have never done this before. Lamy Blackberry. King of Pen just fits my hand so well for a large pen. They're not heavy at all. And again, this is just a stock nib, stock broad. And this is Sanson. Yeah, this has good sheen. Oh, Tiny Cat. Sorry, I had my head down. Do you have a flashlight that you can shine through to see the sparkle? Yes, we can do that in a second. Glyph, are you asking me? I'm sorry, I missed a lot of those comments while I was writing. Pin show question: trying to figure out who's a nib grinder going to the B whips, but the website is really bad and just lists people's names. And yes, they grind nibs. Can tell who does what. Can you help figure out who would be a good person to get a grind with? Yes, we will do that. We can do that today. So that's the real color here. Does that help? Trying to get a good angle. So yeah, it's a pretty crazy material. All right, so this blackberry is definitely I like the color is definitely blackberry. And we're getting you know what, I need to probably bring the flashlight back out on this. We're getting a pretty good sheen here, chat. You can probably see it with this lighting. You can see the Lamy blackberry has a more golden sheen than towards the bottom. That's how you can tell like that the angle of the paper. It's getting through there. So let's see. Does the flashlight help? I should get a tiny flashlight for my desk. You got it, Rattler Jen? Okay. Yeah, that does not help. That just blows the whole thing out. So show a large ink swatch. Okay, I will. I will do that. So there you go. I like this color. I hear Tactile Turn might be making flashlights that might go well on your desk. Nice. I will definitely look into that. All right, large ink swatch. Let's do folded nib. That work? Too sheeny for you? Not as long as it dries. It will be fine for me. My sheen problems arise when they don't dry, so I will tend to avoid until I know enough about it. Sailor Manu 5th anniversary inks look good. God, has it already been 5 years? I like the color, but I wish it had less sheen. I do wish, so in this particular case, I wish more of the blackberry came through. So I do feel that. It's kind of bronzy. Yeah, maybe so. I made a very purple order this morning. Just seen a new Royal Amethyst Kaweco. I did see that. It's really pretty. Yeah, stream not dropping anything on my side here. So we'll do, who asked for the large swatch? We'll do folded nib and see how that goes. Okay. Can we water it down to get more blackberry tones? How does watering down work with sheeny inks? Power Belly, 55 months of subbing. Let's go. Let's go. If you, so like watering down, like, so like chat, if you're not familiar with like adding a drop of water to ink, like say like a dark purple. So like if you have a dark purple ink and you want to see more of the actual purple that's in it, you put a drop of water in like your converter. Don't put it in the bottle. Put it in with the converter. You can like build them in a ink vial, and it will bring out the purples. It'll bring out the undertones. This one, I'm not sure how that would work. I mean, technically, maybe. Hey, Sarah Blam, it is very, very, like literally, we're talking like one drop in like a 2 milliliter sample, and it cuts, it brings out the brightness in the color. Water tames the sheen, you believe? I'm a fan of the Lamy Pink Cuff line. It's won me over. Yeah. Where'd you get those syringe things for flushing water through feeds? From Shown Design. Yep. And so you try a literal drop, and then if you don't like that, you try 2, right? You take it that slow. You do it, and if you have like the ink sample vials, that's how you mix it up. That way you can keep your ratios in check. Try it on stream, Brad? Nah. We might do like we could do like a whole stream where we do that. I'm not going to do it right now just because like my desk is already covered. I'm out of space for today. So this is still drying. I do wish, like a lot of y'all are saying, I wish I saw more of the berry color here. You can see it when I got to the thinner lines, it's coming through. But we're getting a pretty, so what I call this is like a 90% sheener, if not more. This where it covers like the entirety of the line or the artwork, right? Some sheens are like you just get around the edge. So like I just try to rate it in like a percentage of coverage on sheen, and these are like this is like a 90% sheener, which is super, super high. Posted the Lamy pictures of Mike's Discord first and learns that the swirling sheen ink bottles doesn't change the intensity of sheen like shimmer. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, blackberries are very black. You're not wrong, but I feel like it's even that color is getting covered up in this case. But I can see it. Like, it's good. I do like the ink. I've learned I do not care for heavy sheen. I have to dilute them all when using. I'm generally with you, Power Belly. And mostly I don't like sheen when they don't dry. This one looks like it's drying pretty well. Like, my fingers aren't exactly like bone dry and like there's nothing. And this is Tomoe River paper, so it's getting there. This is a heavy sheener though. Tiny changes in concentration could really change the value of ink. Yes, that's the key. I do like this ink. Look at that nib, Andrew. God, that nib is so good. This is like, I need to think about this. This might be the only broad nib I own, even though it's a Japanese broad, not a German broad. The base color, blackberry. So there's a little hint of purple in there, but it's dark. Is it water resistant at all? No. This might be the only broad nib I own across any nib category, if it's not ground. I have a couple broad nibs that are ground into something. But even my handwriting, the way this nib writes, it really works for it. So thank you, Andrew, for that redemption. That was fun. KOP broads are not tiny. Compared to Pelican broads, they are tiny. But no, in general, they're not. But they're a manageable broad size for me. This is like a medium Pelican. I'm so hesitant to get inks with no water resistance. Yeah. I mean, most of you just have to shop in the Iron Gall, pigmented, document ink aisles. Like, you can find plenty of good water resistant inks. Compared to a Pelican M, Sailor B is fairly narrow. Yeah. All I heard medium pelican. I'm using a triple broad pelican. Woo! That was like this. This is my triple broad pelican. Slumberland, I finally got Diatramenous Document Brown. I haven't inked it up yet. I just got it in. So I will be inking that up soon. Finally. I was surprised by Sailor 14K Broads. It almost feels like a Pilot Medium. Yeah, I'll have to go back and look at my Pilot when I tested all the nibs. When I tested all the Pilot nibs. Yeah, that's probably Pilot Broad. I'd have to go bring up the sheets and see. So I don't know. I'm imagining a stationery store big enough to have a whole aisle of waterproof and water resistant inks. I mean, some of them are pretty close. All right, chat. I think we got that done. Thank you again, Andrew. That was super fun. That is whoa. I didn't even see what I clicked here. So I think Jackie sent this in. What is going on here? I've never seen this, but it's rad. Can we get a translation? I'm not going to read this whole thing. Limited to 8 worlds. Does that mean 8 pins? Japan's oldest manga, which is said to convey a will beyond human knowledge and is considered to be a good fortune to see animals playing happily, and we adopted a manga of existence as a motif. Yeah, that's wild. You can only buy this pin in 8 space-time dimensions. That is a happy frog. I'd like to see some more pictures of that. Like if they had some, because the detail looks pretty cool. Oh, and then we had Shikiori new colors. All pretty light, pastel-y looking colors. Did this have, they almost look like they have shimmer in them. Based on the colors of the millennium. I didn't know these were the colors of the millennium. I mean, I guess that's not right. Oh, the inspiration behind the toad? I need to look at that. I don't know what it is about these little samples, but they almost look shimmery to me, but I know Sailor doesn't really do that. Yeah, I guess not. Yeah, I guess it's just the picture. I love that one. I love that pin. That's been one of my favorite ones they've released recently. So yeah, I think it's just the images. Looking at the smaller ones. I love that one. Any Brad options or thumbnail designs for a PA bulk app? No, but when I get the final version, I will. Actually, they've emailed me back. We're doing the email dance right now, so I owe them an email. Then I think the next step would probably be sample. So in process. All right, I think let's give away this second ink here. Give me 1 second. Let me clean up my desk a little bit. Just because I'm running out of space for all the things. Okay, these can go here. Oh, you know what? Take that back. I need to put all these pins back here. These can go. These can go here. All right, so here's the final drive. My Jodo notebooks arrived today, so I got mine in, and we're going to do that tomorrow or Thursday. That's one of the things I said I got saved over here. I've already opened them. It looks amazing. I'm pretty excited about them. So we'll see. All right, so final dry of this. Like I said, this looks like a 95% sheener. Even on the lines, we're getting that rate of sheen here. Am I seeing correct that the 140th anniversary Sailor Pen is 13,000? Probably, if they only made 8 of them and it's solid silver. Maybe. Definitely looks bronzy. Yeah, I'd say that. So, that's that. All right. All right, here we go. So we're going to do Cliff giveaway. We already did Galstaff won the berry ink, so we're going to do this giveaway that I'm about to kick off for the Cliff ink. All right, this giveaway is open, ! Raffle. Anyone can enter. Anyone can win. You don't have to be a follower, member, subscriber. You don't have to live in the United States. I ship worldwide. Woo! You must email me your shipping address. All right. So while we do that, I'm going to put all these away. So again, I will eventually give some of the pens away. But I need to do some things with them first. Such is the life of a content creator, chat. Lol. Lol. Ballpoint. I think I put every single one of these in upside down, or I'm opening on the wrong side. The swatch shows blue black, but the sticker looks purple. Which one are we talking about, Skogsy? I think I missed your question. There is a blue black ink and then a purplish ink. Cliff is like the blue one. And then, oh, so the giveaway, this is a different ink. This is not this ink. We have not tested this ink yet. This ink is going to be more like this color. That ink goes for that bottle, and then the purple, this other one goes with that. So we have not tested this one out yet. All right, let me... Blackberry Violet Rollerball. Okay. All right, let's pick a winner. I'll finish this up after. All right, let's pick a winner of this ink. Kelly. Winner. You are quite welcome. So, email me, hello@pinac.com with your shipping address. Tell me you won the Lamy Cliff ink, if you don't mind. Two L's, 3 Y's. All right, see you, Gwen. Congratulations, Kelly. So I will get this out. What is today? Tuesday? Probably not before tomorrow at the earliest. Tomorrow, Thursday, I'll send this stuff out, so we can do that. Cool. Let me get this out of the way. I officially have a mess going on here. Extra fine. All right. Almost there, chat. Almost there. All right. So, if you're a Lamy Safari fan, what's the winner out of all of this stuff? Is there a single favorite thing? I mean, I just got to go with the Safari fountain pen. Pink Cliff Safari fountain pen, I think, is going to be my jam. The winner is Brad. Rollerball. Ink. Probably big picture. I think the inks will win. Yeah. I don't disagree with that. Which ink? Is there, you think one ink over the other one? Pink is matte? Correct. Cliff ink. All right, we'll test out the Cliff ink. We'll do a quick sample of the Cliff ink. Just happy to have non-rehashed pastels. Yep. I definitely like this release this year. All right, let me get my bottle of ink. Let me move y'all's giveaway bottles so I'm not tampering with them. Get my ink bottle here. Love the sheen ones. All inks are good. Was that a trick question? This is a pretty trick question because if you like safaris, I don't know, you'll probably like something out of this. I mean, maybe not. Maybe the color's not for you. I get. But I think they did good. I think they did a good job this year. Sorry. My daughter woke up with a terrible cough this weekend, and I'm wondering if I'm just talking too much or if I'm getting like a cough. All right, let's look at Pink Cliff. Yeah, much better colors. I really like them. I really like them. Let's do Kakamori. So we'll do the Kakamori dip nib because my folded nib is still inked up with other stuff. Is this all the way in there? There we go. So let's do kind of a big swatch of this as well. Drink some of them with honey for sure. Actually, I just need a drink right now. Violet blackberry of the pens, blackberry of the ink. Gotcha. I think Lamy inks generally rate better than their pens with the exception of the iconic Lamy 2K. It's not a bad take. I like that. I think Lamy inks are, and I'm not even talking about these limited edition inks. I think Lamy inks in general are underrated. Oh, chat, I should have been putting these on my new swatch cards. Maybe we'll do that later this week. Violent Blackberry. Dun, dun, dun. All-Star's going to have to pull out the stops. I wonder if they just try to... I mean, I don't want to give Lamy too much credit. But I wonder if they try to alternate on purpose. Right? Like the chances we see like a neon green Lamy All-Star, I'd say are pretty slim after these two releases. Like, do you think they try to like have something more tame and just kind of alternate between the two? With all that sheen, don't wait too long to wash out that folded nib. I'd use a soft brush. Okay, cool. Good call. I will do that right after. So this dries much faster. Is there actually a little hint of red sheen in here? I don't know, maybe not. So I'm definitely going to put this in the Cliff pen. I like the crystal links. That's true, Dragon Drawer. I always forget about the crystal links. Crystal links are really nice. Petrol and Dark Lilac All-Stars were amazing last year. Those were nice. So yeah, this is definitely a much tamer ink than this. Right. You're just getting a ton of character with this ink, and I think this will probably be just like a good writing ink. You don't need another blue black. Yeah, like this is a like a really, really kind of perfect blue black for me. I'm trying to see if there's like a hint of red in like some of the edges here, but maybe not. Maybe it's just the depth of the color. So that'll go good with the pen. Kind of disappointed with my crystal ink. I got agate because of the green undertones, but mine has no green undertones. I haven't tried one of those in a while, but I should. All right, let's do that here. All right, what else, chat? I think that's probably it for today. We're going to podcast tomorrow. Why not pink? They could have done pink. Nib stuff. Oh, did you get the list? Did you want a recommendation? Or what kind of nib? Stream tomorrow, definitely. So blue change color once fully dried, it doesn't look like it. So podcast and stream tomorrow. And then stream Thursday. Recommendation would be great, but it looks like from the people that told me grinders are all booked up. So yeah, whatever day you're going, go early and get on their list. They'll probably take your phone number, then call you if and when they can squeeze you in. Regular podcast time, regular stream time, the rest of the day, yeah. All right, Blog Walda, I'm not going to read that one out loud. But I'm in. Podcast name, The Pen Addict Podcast. Episode number 605 tomorrow. Something like that. No, 604. Episode 604. I don't think that's what you meant, Blog Walda. So there's the podcast link. We've been doing this for 12 years now. The Pen Addict Podcast. That was a perfect send off, Blog Walda. So Celtic Aaron, thank you very much for checking in on that. But yeah, so hey, uncertified forklift, are you working on your certification or just never? Like just gonna like buck the system? Start making episode 666 plans. Maybe we do a horror story. Maybe 666 is just a full horror story. Yeah, see, we're on the same page. That's why we get along so well, we Rewizzles. Yeah, you should probably get that checked if it's green. All right, let's raid somebody. So, again, for my scatterbrain. Podcast tomorrow, 10 a.m. Stream after that, 11:30ish. You're about to get your certificate? Nice. And then Thursday, 10 a.m. stream. Thank you, and thank you for the follow, Uncertified Forklift. Are you going to change your Twitch handle? Could be an issue. All right, who do we want to raid today, chat? I see my followers. We got Eric, we got Kiri. Oh, I mean, Kiri says fire and metal. I mean, I'm kind of down with that. Oh, and there's glass ducks. Okay, we're going to go see what Kiri's up to. All right, y'all go hang out with Kiri Tisa. If you've just followed me for the first time today, we do try to raid other makers and crafters, but we'll raid anyone, really. But we've been following Kiri for a while now. She's a metalsmith. And number one, she's awesome. Number two, her work is amazing. And she's got a duck situation going on that I don't know what the deal is. So let's go see if we can figure that out real quick. Wow. They really twitch, man. Just chill. Twitch makes everything harder. Sorry. Hey, Norkov, sorry we're about to head out today. All right, there we go. Sorry for the delay. Twitch moved the buttons again. Shocker. Hey, I don't know which is your content. Could you please tell me what you do? I literally talk about pins for a living. It's my job. You can follow that link to see all my work, thepinaddict.omg.lol. That's like my link tree. I have a blog about pins, a podcast, a stream. I make things, make pins, all kinds of stuff. So literally, we talk about stationery of all types, and it is my job. I literally do this for a living. So, and I have fun doing it because of y'all. So thank y'all for being here. We're gonna go start our raid over to Kiritisa. I appreciate you new people hanging out. I appreciate you coming in, checking out, asking questions. We're always open to questions. We have great hair. We're on sketchy levels of hair right now. So, all right, we will see y'all tomorrow. I hope some of you new people come back and ask me questions about pins. We love answering. See y'all.